Yoga Guppy!
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Are you ready for a super fun yoga adventure today? Before we begin, it's time for us to shake our bodies, get some magic in, and then we will practice yoga with the story. Let us start shaking. Let's go. Shake your hands, shake your leg, shake your other leg, shake your shoulders, shake your elbows. Very good. Shake your bum and shake your whole body once again. Shake, 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 and stop. Today we are going to do a story about the elephant god Ganesha. Let's begin.
Yoga Guppy!
Now, we all know so much about elephants, don't we? They are very, very big. They have big, long trunks and big ears. What else do they have? They have two long tusks, yes. But do you know about the elephant god Ganesha? Let's hear a really fun story and practice yoga along with the story of Ganesha. First, I will teach you how to become like Ganesha. So I want you to show me how you fold your index finger and then fold both your other fingers and your little finger to make a small little Ganesha, and then also make a trunk and two tusks. Very good. And I want you to sit with your knees bent. Very good. Now, once upon a time, this little Ganesha was fast asleep. So we are also going to go fast asleep. Let's lie down on your mats and go to sleep. Now Ganesha suddenly woke up with a start. And he had a bad dream. He knew he had to go and look into the mirror. So he quickly rushed to the mirror. And you know what he saw? He saw that one of his tusks was missing. There was only one little tusk there and the other one was broken. And Ganesha didn't know what happened to his tusk. He knew he had to ask his best friend, Mr. Mouse, because he didn't remember anything. So Ganesha rushed to his friend, Mr. Mouse. And how do we become like Mr. Mouse? We come down on our hands and knees and you show me a little squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Very good. So Ganesha asked Mr. Mouse, "Hey Mr. Mouse, I can't find my other trunk. Looks like it's broken. Do you know what happened?" Mr. Mouse didn't know anything about it. He said, "You know, let's become like detectives and let's look around and search and let's find your tusk." Ganesha thought that would be a fun adventure to go on. So both Ganesha and the little mouse went to the first place that they would spend a lot of time. You know which place that was? That was the temple. And do you know why they went? They went there because they would get to eat lots and lots of laddus. Can you become like a laddu? We are going to lie down on your mats and hug both your knees close to your chest. Very good. Become like a nice round little laddu. Very nice. Good job. Now Ganesha and the little mouse looked around everywhere, but they couldn't find Ganesha's tusk anywhere. They were so full after eating so many laddus, they decided to walk close to the banyan tree and rest for some time. Can you become like that tall and strong banyan tree? We're going to balance on one foot, lift your other leg up, stay there and find your balance, and let's raise your arms up. Very good. Keep holding. Keep holding. Very nice. Can you try the same thing on the other side? Let's lift your other leg up. Find your balance. And let's raise your arms up, becoming like this banyan tree. Very, very good. Now Ganesha and the little mouse rested for a long time under the banyan tree. And you know what? It was evening and slowly the sky was becoming dark. And Ganesha knew he wouldn't be able to find his tusk in the dark. So he quickly got up and started looking again. He searched and he searched. He searched everywhere. And now it had become so dark. Ganesha wondered why the moon's light was not shining. Now he looked up at the moon and it looked like it was only half the moon and not the big round moon. Can you first show me how to do the half moon pose? We have to balance on one foot and we're going to slowly drop your other hand down. Very good. Find your balance and stay there and hold it and try to raise your arm up. Very nice. Slowly come back and we're going to try and do the same thing on the other side. Are you ready? Find your balance, keep your knees straight. Slowly drop your hand down. Very good. Raise your other arm up. Good job. And let's come back. Now, Ganesha wondered why the moon looked so dull. So Ganesha looked up at the moon and he said, "Hey Mr. Moon, why is your light not so bright today?" The moon said, "Hey, did you forget, Mr. Ganesha? Just yesterday you were walking in the jungle and you tripped and you fell down and you broke your tusk. I was up in the sky and I saw what happened and I found it very, very funny. So I started to laugh. And you got so angry, you took your broken tusk and you threw it up at me. And you said, because you laughed at me, Mr. Moon, you will not shine bright every night in the sky. You will keep becoming bigger and then you will keep becoming smaller. And some days you may not be in the sky at all." Ganesha now remembered what had happened and he felt so bad that he reacted so angrily. But now he had to find his tusk. So he searched in the bushes and who found it? Mr. Mouse found his beloved tusk. Ganesha said sorry to the moon because he said that in anger to the moon, and he knew that he had to learn to be calm and patient and not lose his cool so fast. Now, what did Ganesha do with his tusk is something that I'm going to tell you in another story. But I hope you enjoyed the story of how Ganesha broke his tusk, and I hope you have a very, very happy Ganesh Chaturthi and celebrate with lots and lots of laddus and modaks with everyone. And don't forget to practice yoga to be strong and healthy, and subscribe to Yoga Guppy. I'll see you soon.
Yoga Guppy!
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Are you ready to become strong and powerful yogis? Today we're going to learn how to do the elephant breath, and we are going to make our lungs very strong. How do we do the elephant breath? You need to stand with your legs wide apart and show me how you move your elephant trunks. Now, when you breathe in, you're going to raise your trunk up, and when you breathe out, you're going to bring your trunk down. Are you ready? Let's begin. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And now we're going to collect some water like elephants. Hold your breath and collect the water, collect the water, collect the water. Raise your trunk up and splash the water on anybody close to you. Psh, psh, psh. Very good. Let's do the elephant breath a few more times. Slowly get your trunks down. Breathe in, raise your trunks up. And breathe out, bring your trunks down. Once again, breathe in, raise your trunks up. Breathe out, get your trunks down. One last time, breathe in and breathe out. Let's collect some water once again. Collect some water and raise your trunk up. Once again, splash it to your friends. Splash it to the other side. Splash it in the front. Very good. I hope you enjoyed being like elephants and making your lungs very strong. And don't forget to subscribe to Yoga Guppy so we can have lots of yoga fun. See you soon.
Yoga Guppy.
Namaste and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Are you ready for another super fun yoga adventure with me? Before we begin, it's time for us to shake our bodies, get some magic in, and I will tell you what our yoga story for today is. Are you ready? Let's start shaking your hands, shake your head, shake your shoulders. Let's start twisting and jumping. Shake, 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 shake. And stop. Today we're going to find out how the elephant got its long trunk, because there was a time when the elephant did not have a trunk. Are you ready to find out? Let's go!
Yoga Guppy.
Once upon a time, there was an elephant named Ellen. Let's become like Ellen the elephant. Grab hold of your waist and let's bend down, and we're just going to swing your body up and swing down, and again swing up and swing down. One more time, swing up and swing down. Did you notice what was missing? It was the elephant's long trunk, because Ellen the elephant did not have a trunk. Now Ellen was in big trouble. She was very annoyed because there were always flies hovering around her. She decided to ask her friend Nala the lion what she should do about it. So she went to Nala the lion. Let's become like Nala the lion, sitting down, getting your fingers pointing towards you. Let's breathe in and roar like a lion. One more time, let's breathe in and roar. Good job. Now, Nala told Ellen the elephant that all she needed to do was take her face and rub it in grass, and all the flies would disappear because they didn't like the smell of grass. So that's what Ellen did. She put her face into grass and she went rub, 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 rub. She came back up, and in 5 minutes, the flies were back at her face. She didn't know what to do. She decided to go and ask her friend Chandra the cheetah. Let's become like Chandra the cheetah. Let's keep your palms on your mat, stretch your legs to the back, and let's start jogging super fast like Chandra the cheetah. Let's go faster and faster and faster and faster. Very good. Now Chandra the cheetah told Ellen, "Oh Ellen, all you need to do is do a silly, silly dance and the flies will just go away." So Ellen decided to listen to Chandra, and she did a silly, silly dance. Let's do a silly, 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 silly dance, and a silly, 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 silly dance, and a silly, 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 silly dance. The flies went nowhere. They were still there, right close to Ellen's face, and she didn't know what to do. She then met one of her best friends, Tammy the tortoise. Ellen told Tammy all about her problem. Tammy said, to be honest, Ellen, you stink. Let's become like Tammy the tortoise. Let's sit down on your mats, join your feet together, get your hands under your legs, and let's hide in your tortoise shell. Very good. Now, Tammy told Ellen, "Oh Ellen, all you need to do is give yourself a good wash. There's a lake right next door. Why don't we walk to the lake and you can wash your face and wash your whole body so that all the smell goes away and you will feel much better and all the flies would have gone away." Ellen thought that was a great idea. So Ellen and Tammy walked towards the lake. They reached the lake and Ellen was very happy. She dipped her feet inside the water. She was just about to dip her face inside the water. And just then, Chandu the crocodile popped out of the water. Let's become like Chandu the crocodile. Lie down on your tummies. Stretch your hands out. Open your crocodile mouths and snap. And show me how you pop out of the water. Now Chandu popped out of the water. He hated to share his lake with anybody. And he hated that Ellen the elephant came so close to his lake without his permission. So Chandu opened his crocodile mouth and he snapped it right in front of Ellen's face. In fact, he caught hold of Ellen's face and he started pulling her towards the water. Ellen started screaming, "Ow, my nose, my nose!" All the animals around the jungle heard Ellen screaming loudly and they rushed to go and help Ellen. Come on, let's stand up and let's run towards Ellen. Run, 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 run. They grabbed hold of her, they formed an animal chain and they started pulling. And they pulled her and they pulled and they pulled. What they didn't realize was Chandu the crocodile was pulling from one side and all the animals were pulling from the other, and Ellen's nose started becoming longer and longer and longer and longer, and finally it became so long that she moved away from Chandu. Ellen now had a squiggly wiggly nose that she could stretch up and down, that she could use to splash water, and that she could use to have a bath with. Ellen decided to call her nose a trunk. She was so happy that she could also smell now, so she knew how she smelled and she knew why the flies were always around her. I hope you enjoyed today's story about Ellen the elephant and how she got her long, beautiful trunk. Remember to subscribe to Yoga Guppy, and I will see you very soon with lots more fun yoga stories. Bye!
Yoga Guppy!
Hello and welcome to Yoga Guppy. I am Rashmi. Today's story is a special dedication to Ira and Pranav, who love Ganesha and love being detectives. Now, we all know so much about elephants. They are big, huge animals. They have a big, long trunk. When they shake their tails from side to side, they look very cute. And they also have 2 long tusks. Today's story is about the very special elephant god Ganesha. One day, Ganesha lay on his bed fast asleep. He was dreaming about eating some delicious modaks with his best friend Mr. Mouse right under their favorite banyan tree. Something went really wrong in the dream, and he woke up with a big start. He ran to the mirror and he looked at his face, and he saw that one of the tusks were broken. "Oh no, how did this happen?" he wondered. he decided to go check with Mr. Mouse because they were always together. Mr. Mouse was fast asleep and Ganesha woke him up. "Mr. Mouse, wake up," he said. "Tell me, where is my tusk?" Mouse was half asleep, but he said he did not remember much. He said, "Perhaps we can become detectives and search for your tusk." They first decided to go towards the temple where they always ate a lot of modaks and laddus. They asked everyone, right from the flower sellers sitting outside to the priests inside, but no one knew what happened to Ganesha's tusk. They looked everywhere, but nothing could be found. Ganesha and the mouse decided to eat up some laddus to make themselves feel better. They were now very tired and decided to rest under the shade of a beautiful banyan tree. The banyan tree had big, beautiful branches with beautifully shaped leaves that provided shade to everyone who needed to rest. Ganesha and Mr. Mouse was so exhausted walking in the sun for so long that they slept off until the evening. Soon the sun went down and the moon came out, and Ganesha and the mouse woke up and continued searching for his tusk. Ganesha looked up at the moon, hoping that the moon would be brighter. But he noticed that the moon was only half its original size. Ganesha asked, "Hey, what happened to you, Mr. Moon? You used to be a full moon earlier." Mr. Moon replied, "Well, you were here last night, Ganesha, and you were walking alone on the grass. While you were walking, you stumbled on a small rock and fell flat on your face. I found it so funny, I started to laugh. And you got so very angry that you removed your tusk and you threw it at me, and also said that you would punish me by not letting me shine bright every night, so that not everyone would look at me and say how beautiful I looked." Ganesha now remembered what happened, and he realized that he had reacted in anger and he shouldn't have said all of those things. He apologized to the moon and continued to look for his tusk among the bushes. He finally did find his tusk, and he went home happily with Mr. Mouse because they found the missing tusk. Ganesha was happy that he found what he was looking for, and he also learned a very important lesson, and that was not to react in anger and to be kind to everyone. I hope you enjoyed the story and also hope that we can always be patient and kind towards everyone. Come back for more stories only on Yoga Guppy.
Yoga Guppy!